that of the 19.5 kilometer stretch between Tema and Accra, referred to as Accra-Tema motorway, constructed in the 60s, mid-60s by our first president. That is the one main concrete road that we have. And this second one under President Akufo-Addo's government is being done, and once more is being championed by our dynamic, indefatigable Vice President, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. He cut the sword for this project, and we have been monitoring it on behalf of the President and the government of Ghana. It's being constructed by one of the great contractors in our country, Joshua Construction. He specifically imported this machine. He acquired this machine specifically for this project. And perhaps it's the only one in the country now. But there are other strong, hard-working contractors of our nation who are prepared to go into concrete road construction. So we are using this as a pilot scheme. This is in Tema, the steelworks area. Those of you who live in Tema, you have seen it. He has done a lot of good work, and the first phase, covering a distance of 4.2 kilometers, is being brought to an end and will be commissioned. Then it will encourage us to look at other areas. This is expected to cost at 35.9 million Ghana cedis. Let me conclude by saying that I wish Kojo had given me 10 hours, because I can speak for 10 hours on the road sector, and I will have a story to tell on behalf of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So the people of this country, I want to assure you that the President is focused, and the government will not be intimidated, and the government will not be pushed unnecessarily, even though we expect and we welcome good suggestions from good people, so that we all carry the country together. All those who have good ideas that will promote this country should come forward, and we are prepared to work together. The road sector is huge, but it has been tackled robustly, and I want to assure the people of this country that with that dynamism and with the focus on that sector, by the end of President Akufo-Addo's 8-year term, the road infrastructure in our country would have changed significantly, would have changed for the better, and would have ensured quality infrastructure for our country now and going forward. I salute all contractors. Let me end on the note that they have done a yeoman's work. Payment had not been the best. We admit contractors have done a lot of work. They have played their role well. They have kept faith with government, and government will not take them for granted. Government so far has paid about 10 billion to contractors, and we started from behind. We started paying for IPCs, interim payment certificates, from as far back as 2011. When we came to office in 2017, there were IPCs from 2011, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. We started paying from there, because road construction is always in progress. If, may God forbid, our government had not succeeded itself, there would have been also some IPCs that the next government will have to deal with. So we are dealing with them. That's why the President declared 2021 another year of road, and has directed all his infrastructure ministers not to add on now and to concentrate on clearing all outstanding debts. I salute all contractors for their sacrificial job, and I want to assure them that we are working hard to clear all their outstanding debts as much as possible. And the problem that we had with COVID, despite that, we are planning to pay them. I thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, we are very grateful for the presentation and the fact that despite our not giving you 10 hours, you squeezed it all together for us. Honorable Minister, I just want to highlight a few things that hit me strongly in your presentation, as I invite my colleagues just to show by hand and we'll bring the microphone to you. You started off by making the point that Ghana's total road network is about 78,400 kilometers across the country. And that, no, don't worry. I mean, you sit down. I'm just going over it. 78,400 kilometers. And that upon assumption of office, about 23% of that had been done. Yes. So this is as at 2017 January, upon assumption of office, only about 23% of the 78,000 kilometers had ever been paved. Very well, very well, very well. I was only going back just to realize that because there were three big headlines you gave us, if I can just go over them, that in the road sector, you have programmed to do about 11,000 kilometers of roads, and you expect to finish about 6,000 of them within this 4-year period. And you know, you earlier mentioned that if every administration was doing this much in roads, our road situation will be significantly over by now. So, colleagues, just a little math that I was working here. Now, that 11,000 kilometers of roads will represent about 4